I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 texts. 2 people used to be involved in the FA. A couple of ex-players. You know what's coming here. Give us a name, Simon. You go on and on and on that Gareth, and you're right, has had his chance. 3 chances.
Yeah.
3 strikes and you're out. So we're talking about Russia, then we're talking about Wembley up the road, the Italians, and then the other night in Qatar. Come up with one.
Who would I give serious consideration to? I would give serious consideration to Brendan Rodgers. I would look at him. I don't like him. I think he was a bit of a flake last season, but I think that's the exception that doesn't prove the rule. I think with Liverpool, he took them very close, and people could say with that front line of Suarez, Sturridge and Sterling, then he should have been close, and that that they bottled it at the last minute with a draw at Crystal Palace. You go to Celtic, and you say that whatever he did at Celtic, he had to win, and he won, and he won, and he won, and he won, and he won. He went to Leicester, won the FA Cup. I think if you need a diplomat and someone that can play that silly game, he can do that. I think he's a decent coach. And I think if you're looking at someone that understands the indigenous culture of this country, despite the fact he's an Irishman, he would be someone I'd look at and go, yeah, okay, I think you're close to being elite. I don't think you're an elite manager, but I think you're as close as we're going to get potentially managing this team with the culture that the English team now requires. And I understand that the culture's changed because we've got more cosmopolitan thinking than perhaps in the day when Dean was playing. Capello is not the reasons why. We went with Capello because English wasn't working. That's why we went with Capello, and Capello was the wrong fit. He's not the case point as to why we shouldn't go foreign again, because he tried to superimpose the good values of Italians over a different culture and probably didn't bring people with him. That's not good leadership.
Brendan Rodgers.
I mean, look, his record speaks for itself in terms of being able to win. I think if you're looking for somebody that could fit that mould of what England would want, I think it fits.
It's a decent shout, isn't it?
Absolutely.
People will say, well, hang on a second. When he had a great forward line at Liverpool, he didn't win, and he only won at Celtic. And look what's happened at Leicester this season. People can make that argument, but I think on the body of work, there's also another argument that says, actually, it's worth having a conversation to see whether that would be a decent fit. So there's a name.